Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of Bad Music Video Theater. But, Chris, I hear you say, it's only the third episode. How are you already doing a very special episode? To you, I say, who are you, the content police? Unfortunately for this show, there aren't a lot of music videos for our most popular Christmas songs. Most of them were written before television even existed, so there wasn't a market for it yet. And for modern Christmas songs, the point is not to be played on MTV. The point is to be played on in-store speaker systems on an endless loop until you're so mad about having to hear Jingle Bells for the 18th time that day that you just want to shout in the middle of a Walgreens. You're just trying to buy presents for your family, and now you have to worry about the holly jolly commercialization of the holiday. Calm. You're gonna get through this, Chris. But amidst sleigh bells, saxophones, and retail store audio equipment, I found a doozy for you today, folks. It's from one of the greatest artists in the history of recorded music, and it's probably the exact one you're thinking of right now. Paul McCartney wrote and recorded Wonderful Christmastime on his own in August of 1979 during the sessions for his first solo album in nearly a decade, McCartney 2.
And I was a little bit fed up of doing a studio album and going in and working very correctly and properly, and I fancied just kind of looning around. I just started making up bits and pieces just for my own amusement, and I was going to just do a couple of tracks, but it ended up being about 18.
It was released in November and was McCartney's first solo single post-Wings. It barely cracked the charts in the US, appearing for the first time on the Billboard Hot 100 at number 47 in 2018. Due to its radio popularity, however, McCartney has earned about $400,000 a year from the song since its release. So obviously somebody's listening to it. Before the inevitable beatdown that the song always receives on the internet, I just want to throw out there that I actually enjoy Wonderful Christmastime. Sure, it might not be his deepest or most emotional work to date, but it's fun and jolly, and that's all I ask for in a Christmas song. Also, it's hard to argue that it's Paul's worst work. I mean, who's to say what his worst song is? Beset by the celestial magic of Christmas, we join Paul and Linda in a typical English pub celebrating the holiday. Even though Paul is the sole musician on the track, he's still gonna let the members of Wings join the party. The revelry stretches long into the night, eventually leading to the lighting of a bonfire and a van full of Santas sneaking into the building. Damn it, Paul, don't sneak up on me like this. I honestly wish that all the people who criticize the song for being a goofy lightweight would direct some of that hatred at the video. Paul spends the entire time mugging to the camera and acting like an excitable 3-year-old. As corny as the song can be at times, the video dials it up to about 11,000. I know what the defense is going to be. Lay off, Chris. It was more than 40 years ago. Are you going to fault proto-music video directors for playing with opacity and matte effects before computer editing? Yes, I will. We've had matte painting effects since at least the 1930s, so I'm not going to give any attaboys to filmmakers who just mindlessly throw it on their videos. Don't take my word for it. Look at these terribly composited images of a choir of angels in space and Paul singing to himself. That's not even to mention the dive-bombing ornaments and the constellations, which were later grafted into a Monty Python movie. I love videos with bad visual effects, but this is just shameful. Alright, so question. If the constellations are above the pub, how are they looking at them through the window? You know what? I'm getting too in the weeds here. I shouldn't look for logic here.
The choir of children.
You know children, right? The little short ones that become real people. The scenes in the pub remind me of those candid home movie music videos that John and George would put out. They always seemed like weird nature documentaries to me. All they were missing was the excited British narrator. Here is the beetle in his natural habitat. Look upon the majesty as he dances. Oh, the feeding time begins. The only difference is, the Christmastime video rings false. Maybe Paul saw one of John's videos and said, I'd like to do one of those, but missed the point. The stage feel ruins the charm of a simple premise. I don't know anyone who's enjoyed being in a conga line or singing carols in a forest. Hey, your video's broken? The video's director, Russell Mulcahy, is actually a very accomplished music video director. Among his many credits include Betty Davis Eyes, Video Killed the Radio Star, Princes of the Universe, A Kind of Magic, Pressure, Allentown, Young Turks, Hungry Like the Wolf, Rio, Gypsy, Total Eclipse of the Heart, It's Raining Again, Turning Japanese, and 22 Elton John videos. Oh, and Highlander.
I don't know how I'm still standing actually got me.
I don't know if I'll ever cover anyone else this accomplished. This was only his 6th video as a director though, so he obviously improved his skill with the hundreds of other chances he got. And hey, they can't all be winners, Russ. The most fun I had in writing this episode was actually in creating an alternate version of the video. Thanks to the constellation imagery, the descending Christmas ornaments, and the Santa Clauses infiltrating the pub, I started to imagine an alien invasion story where the UFOs would put on Santa suits to blend into society and catch us humans off guard. And then I realized that that's already a Doctor Who Christmas special.
Santa's a robot!
I really thought I had something here. Oh well, I guess. Take us out, Paul.
Can I sing?
No! No! You don't sing! Because you can't sing! If you could sing, then you'd sing! But you can't sing!
Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope I don't start a flame war in the comments by defending this song. I know it might seem antithetical to the point of the show to defend a thing I like, but I hope you enjoyed it all the same. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please leave me suggestions for future episodes in the comments. As always, I'll see you in the next one.